on a Sunday. I know most of you must be getting ready for another busy week. So let me quickly explain, right? Uh, Especially if you are already a member of the channel, how to better interpret, and also even if you are part of US equities, not still part of the paid channels, there are some concepts which will be useful for everyone because we, especially a lot of new traders, make a lot of mistakes, especially when we have target one, target two. There are a lot of things where, so let me quickly explain about various concepts, right? Why do we need to involve in trading or right any other? Why do we need to worry about that second source of income, right? That's the first objective, right? Unless we have a strong why, things will just because we have some extra money in the bank account or something. If we are just doing gambling, then it won't work out. We should have a strong why. So identify what is your strong why first. Right? We all are right making maybe 100K, 150K, 200K, whatever is in our IT jobs. But try to identify whether whatever we are making, whether it's one person working or whether it is two persons working, is that sufficient enough for all the expenses we have, right? We have living expenses like groceries, mortgage, credit card, car loan, utilities, insurance premium, phone, entertainment, lot of things. So every month we need three to four thousand, $5,000 for these living expenses. Then we need to think about how much we need for the education of the kids, right? As on today, approximately 25 to 30K if it is in state college. Otherwise, we may need 50 to 60K if it is out of state per annum for one kid. If we have two kids, then we are looking at around 200K for each one, approximately 400K. That is on today. If it is after 10 years, it might be nearly, right, maybe another 25 to 30% more than that. Then we need to take care of the marriage and right, if they need to start a business or they want to buy a home or something, we should be in a position to provide them that head start fund. Then we need to right live for nearly 20 to 25 years of retirement life, right? If we don't have a job for 6 months, we are worried that how we can like lead the similar type of lifestyle. But we all need to remember that from nearly 60 to 80, 85, we have to lead a life without income. We cannot depend on the kids. We cannot depend on government providing some social security or something after 20, 25 years. So we also need to plan for that retirement income planning, right? For nearly 20 years, 25 years without a job, without any income, or without depending on the kids. We need to plan for long-term health care, right? Because we know that our health will not be in the same way. There might be some health issues which are very expensive in this country. We need to plan for those things. And we also want to, right? Generally, we have tendency to give some assets to kids. So that is one more thing. So we need to think, right? Do we have sufficient savings or sufficient income? Whatever we have now, is it sufficient for everything? If not, then try to identify what is your why. Okay, I want to give best education for my kids, or I want to do proper planning so I can retire by 50 or 55 and I can travel around various countries. So first thing is have that strong why, strong reason why you want to work hard, why you want to spend some extra time on learning or spend some extra time on trading, whatever it is. Without a strong why, we will try for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll try to gamble. We'll lose some money. Then we will quit, thinking that oh, it is not good or it is not for me or it is some scam or something. Right? That's what we do. So whatever it is, it is not only for trading. Whatever you want to do, whatever business or whatever you want to do, identifying your strong why is very very important. You want to support your parents or you want to right give the best lifestyle for your family, or you want to support some charity events, or you want to support some whatever it is community, whatever it is, identify that strong why. Without that, right, things will be just temporary. So that is the first right most important thing. And don't assume that right whatever we are making 100K, 150K, it will be good enough, right? Because We are totally in a different country where the expenses are much more higher for education. We, many of us, because we are first generation in this country, we realize that very late in the game. When our kids are ready for college admission, at that time we will know that, oh, if they have to go to this Cambridge, it will cost around 300K, right? Whether you have to adjust and join them in a local college and spoil their life, or you have to be ready with whatever needed so that you can give a best life for your kids. So that's what we need to do. So please try to identify what is your strong why you want to be successful, and then yeah, focus and put extra time on that. So again, from right choice, what we are trying to do, we are providing trainings if someone want to learn options or technical analysis. So we have best trainers, right? Many of you might have attended sessions on TA or options or basics of trading, day trading, scalping. For everything we have trainings. Then we have these alert services where, like, right, where analysts, whatever they are buying or selling, you can see like what they are doing. You can follow those for cryptos, for future, for stocks, for options, everything we have it. Then we have algo trading, right? Again, if you want to trade using algos, right? Robo trading, ETFs, we are collaborated with Koala. With that is one more thing, and we are also right starting the many services sort of service where we will form as a partnership firm, and then our analysts will trade because many of us are right. Many of you are busy in full-time jobs and other things, right? Even though 75 to 80% of alerts are giving great returns, but because of not able to enter on time or exit on time, or right, not able to take those scalps or day trades, or because of account restrictions, whatever it is, we are starting that service, and I'll be sharing more details on those things later. Then we have alternative investments, right? We do have webinars on various things, right, on real estate, or how you can save taxes on IULs or annuities. So we have a lot of alternative investments. Then proper protection, right? Every family in this country, they need to have a will and trust. They need to have a minimum term insurance other than what your employer is providing. So if you need support there, or side hustles, right, create that extra 200, 300, $500. So we have a group, deals group, where we post like, okay, coins, you can buy a coin, send it to someone who is interested. You right, there are hundreds of members who made nearly, they bought a coin for 170, they got $350 back. So like that, there are a lot of side hustles. There are a lot of different ways where you can create income legally, right? Nothing is, we are not doing something illegal or something. There are basically, you are helping them with things. For example, there is only right. People can only buy one coin per household, because a person is interested to get a lot of coins for his collection or for long term purpose. He is paying nearly double the money on your investment. So like that, not only that, we have various webinars on affiliate income opportunities, how you can use affiliate marketing. So there are different things going on. So you have all these services available at one stop shop, right? Whether you need trading trainings, or you want to learn about you want to follow the alerts, or you want to do many services, or algo trading, or you want to do real estate investments, or you want to protect your family with will and trust, with insurance, or you want to save for your retirement with the annuities, or you want to make that side $500, $600. Because that 500, if you start saving that money into one of these investments, understand the power of compounding. That 500 can become 1,000, that 1,000 can become 2,000. So don't think like, oh, it is just $500, right? It may not help me. But that extra 500, maybe you buy some upstate stock, or you buy some part, right, a fractional share of Tesla or fractional share of Amazon. With that, without you uh, right, without you realize, that will become a 5 figure and 6 figure within next 5 to 10 years. So we have everything. And then why right, we started this around this year beginning, because there are a lot of other services where they only provide about large cap stocks, right? What do you mean by large cap? We'll see in the next slide. But there are a lot of services, because large cap is generally comes with low risk, whether you're buying Tesla or Amazon or AMDs. Even though they may go down, but again, if you wait for 2 or 3 weeks, again they will come back. So the risk is low. So there are many services which only provide these large cap stocks, but everybody cannot afford those large cap stocks. Then second thing is many just do swing trading. Many services only provide swing trading. The next one is many services only for stocks, right? Only for swing they charge $200. For long term, you have to pay another $500, $600 per annum. Then for scalping, you have to pay $200. So there are services which are pretty expensive. Then most of the services got only one or two analysts without any full-time analysts, and very limited number of alerts, maybe one or two alerts per day, or sometimes for a week or two also you won't see any alerts, right? What to buy, what to sell. There is no automation in the majority of the services. If you see, there is no automation on entries or exits. There is no reasoning or justification, right? Just they say that, oh, okay, buy this stock, sell this stock. You don't know, you are not learning as part of the process, right? There is no training or there is no education. And most of them just follow fundamentals or technical, but there is no combination of both. And there is generally the a team with a diversified experience or background is missing. And there is no one-stop shop channel for all different financial needs. You don't need to go to 10 different places for your financial goals, right? There is no integration with bots, there is no automation. So because of various reasons, I saw there is a lot of gap. I thought like, yeah, it's better we have something with right, which can fill all these gaps. So right, we use Salesforce, right? Whatever entries we take, whatever alerts we take, especially with stocks, right? We enter everything into Salesforce. So for example, if you see here, right, all the alerts are entered into this, and whenever a stock reaches, right, approximately 20%, a bot will send a message saying that, okay, I am booking profits on so and so. That means, for example, if there is a small account, a member with a small account size, he may not wait until the targets. They can book some profits. Or if you have some 500 stocks, maybe book some profits on maybe 100 stocks. Again, you receive a message by the bot. Whenever it moves by 40%, you receive a message. When it reaches target, you receive a message. When it reaches target 2, you receive a message. Or if it goes down by 15% or low, then you receive a message. So because this information is stored into Salesforce, so the bots will be looking into every second. They will see what is the price, and they will be sending these alerts. So we have such type of automation. And then one thing we all need to realize is we need to identify which type of trader we are, right? Because there are so many different strategies available in the market, but we need to identify which one we can do. Based on that, we have to pick our trades, right? For example, scalp traders, right? You might have seen that, right? One of our analysts, Casey, he is one of a scalping expert, right? He got around 90% of success with all his scalping trades. Right let me open the scalping 2021 profit and loss. So every day between 8:30 to 9, he takes his scalping trade. He uses the right gap up analysis, or he uses different strategies. But every day between 8:30 to 9, before 8:30 itself, he will say that, okay, I am looking at these one or two stocks, and then he will quickly enter into one of those stocks. For example, right, this is like the October. In October, he entered into all this, right? It is just a 5 to 10 minute trade. You don't need to sit before the system for entire time, right? Entire full day. You are only staying for 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes on the trade. And so this is like the October, right? You have screenshots for each and everything. So if you see, right, he took 14 trades, 12 profit, 2 loss, approximately 140% return in this. In September, he took like approximately 17 trades, 15 profit, 2 loss. Overall return is 272%. So like that, right? So if you go to the channel, right, for example, RC options, right, which is our options premium channel. So if you see here, before 8:30 itself, you will see some alert like, right, okay, watching Tesla 900 calls October 29th. So around 8:26 before the market open. So Nvidia 230 break looks good, right? Then immediately, that means you are getting ready, right? You know that, okay, out of Tesla or Nvidia, he may buy something. Then immediately you see, right? You will keep everything ready, right? Tesla 900 calls October 29th. So even before the market open, you can keep keep your right your think or swim ready with this. So buying Tesla 900 calls, immediately he bought it, right? Tesla trying to break 900 walls, now 902.5, sold, right? He entered at 831, he sold at 835. So it is nearly, right, every trade he uses $10,000 on any trade. So it is approximately 24% again, right? Let us go, right? You will see hundreds of examples like this, but generally every day between 8:30 to 9, he takes a trade. Before even taking it, he mentions that, right? So everything is, right, uh, everything is included here. Whatever trades he suggests, everything we track them, we put them into the sheet. So, right, that is what is called scalping, where you are trading for few seconds or few minutes, right? Your entry and your exit. So, if, right, if you have that experience, or if you can, right, if you practice that quick buy in buy out, right, you are not waiting for, oh, Tesla may go to 910, 920. You are not waiting for all those things. Your objective is to make that 10%, 15% quick returns within 5 minutes of time. That is what is called scalping, where you are holding trades, whether it is stock or option. You are only holding it for few minutes or few seconds. Then day trades, right? Maybe you open, you buy something at morning, at end of the day, or, right, you will close that stock. Then swing trades, right? Again, stocks or options, you are holding them for multiple days or maybe multiple weeks. Position trades, where which are like your long term trading, right, or investing. You are buying Tesla or Amazon or CRM or AMD, whatever it is. Your objective is to hold them for few months or maybe more than a year, so that you can also save capital gains and all those things, right? That is, so you identify which one you want to do. Do you want to do everything, or do you think, right, for scalping and day trading, you need more focus, you need more attention, right? You need to have quick in, quick out, right? Because they think they, especially options, they move so quick. So if you think you have that experience and you have the time, you have the focus, then only enter these things, right? If you are totally a new trader, maybe starting with swings or long term is a good strategy, right? Don't try to only look at the profit side, because to make that profit, Casey got around 15, 16 years of experience, so he's getting that 200% per annum, 300% per annum, right? Right, 300% of returns. But do we have that experience or not? Do we have that? So if you see, in August, 241% out of 18, 16 profit rates and 2 loss. In July, right, out of 19, 14 profit rates, 5 loss, but overall return is nearly 497. So it comes with high reward, but also comes with high risk. If we don't know how to execute them, how to enter and exit quickly, right? You may have to, right, for entry you may use the direction of the enlist, but for exit, because sometimes he exit and by the time he types the message there might be a change. So we also should keep looking that, okay, my objective is to make 5 to 10% on this trade, where if it reach 10%, okay, let me close it. Your time span is only 5 to 10 minutes. You are not waiting for hours together. Or you take a 5% 10% stop loss. If it reaches, you also come out. But once you practice, once you do, there is a huge money, especially in this current market, because the market is so choppy and market conditions, right? Every day there is some new news is coming, or because of all those reasons, scalping, day trading is good because no news will impact you. You look at you look at the volumes, you look at how that stock is moving, how it is breaking out, how it is gapping up. You quickly take the 10%, 15% returns and close within 5 to 10 minutes. So it comes with uh, right, with less risk compared to swing in this market, but especially with options, right? I'm talking, but you need to have that experience. Otherwise, without proper practice, without proper experience, if we try to do those things, we might be taking a risk. So slow down, right? Market every day it will give us opportunities. Every day we'll have we will have some trades or others, some stocks which will move 50 to 100%, some options which will give 100 to 100%. So it is not ending. So don't be in a hurry. Take time to practice, especially if you want to do scalping and day trading, right? If you are a starter, start with swing trades, position trades, right? Long term trading, make some money, and then use it for right. You can use it for scalping or day trading, right? I hope everyone right got the difference between what is scalping, what is day trading, what is swing, and what is position or long term trading, right? Identify which one you want to do, and then get the required experience, and then only use that strategy for your trading. We also need to understand about one more thing, that we have mainly, right, we have different types of stocks, right? One of them is large cap stocks, right? On a high level, again, you can divide this based on the cap. You can divide them into 6 to 7 different categories, but on a high level, they are mainly three types: large cap, mid cap, and small cap. What do you mean by large cap stocks? The companies which are completely right matured. That means they are established since last 20, 30, 40 years. They are right. They are like CMM level sort of companies in IT terminology, right? Mid cap companies are growing companies. They are just expanding now. Small cap are just in the growth based, right? These are recently started, or they are like maybe last 5 years, 6 years. They are just growing now. So these large cap are dominant industry leaders. If you take Tesla, Google, Amazon, right, or AT&T, Disney, all these are dominant or industry leaders, right? They have right. They have a great goodwill. Mid cap, they are trying to increase the market share. Small cap, they have a very low market share. So large cap has a lower growth potential because they are already at peak, right? Your Amazon may move 50 points, 100 points, but it will not become 100% on the same day. It may not move 10, 15% on the same day. It may move 1%, 2%, right? So mid cap, it is better than large cap. Small cap, the growth can be highest, right? You saw like how PHUN on Friday it moved nearly from right over $2, it moved to 25, $24 change, right? Nearly 2000%. Again, because of news, because of catalyst, because of various reasons. But we saw how AMC moved from $2 to nearly $75, how Express moved from $2 to $12, how NAKD moved from 40 cents to $3. So they can move so fast, and also they can also come down in the same way or much faster than that. So the growth potential is more, but also the risk is also high. The liquidity, right? If you want to sell a large cap stock, you will immediately find another buyer, right? They will be ready to buy your Tesla or AMD or Nvidia, whatever you want to sell. They will be ready to buy. For mid cap, it's moderate. Small cap, right? For example, you may have a small cap stock, you want to sell it off. There may not be many buyers who are ready to buy those. So the liquidity is low, right? The profit sharing, generally dividends are distributed for large cap. Generally, it is not for mid cap and small cap. The risk is low with large cap because even if they go down, again you wait. If Tesla goes down to 800, you wait for some time, again it will come back to 900. Or it goes to 500, 600, wait for a few months, it will come back to 900 or more, right? So the risk is generally low. The AMD may go to 80, 90, but again it will come back to 110, 120. Mid cap, it is moderate. Small cap, the risk is high because small cap means generally the stocks which are right less than $5 or maximum less than $10. So anybody, right, or these institutions or big hedge funds, they can they can easily buy 10 million stocks of some small cap. Immediately price goes up, everybody thinks that, oh, this stock is going up, let us buy. Right, we know, right, that is the tendency. Most of the traders, if phun is at $2, we won't buy it. Or if shipcoin or doge or whatever it is, when they are low price, when we see, we won't buy it. When it goes, right, crypto now it is above 60K, we want to buy it. When it is around 29 or 30K, 35K, we are worried that, oh, it may go down, it may become zero, it may be. But when it is going up or when it reached to the peak, then we will get that motivation to buy. And that's what we do. So even this low cap also, these hedge funds, big institutions, what they try to do is they try to buy lot of stocks. Because they bought lot of stocks, the float becomes small, the price suddenly increases. Right, your stock market is all about demand and supply. Because somebody is buying some millions of stocks, immediately price rises, and then all the retail traders, small traders will start buying it. Suddenly that 1 million, 5 million, 10 million stocks, that company will sell it off. The retail traders will get panic, they will be selling at 40%, 50% loss. Right, they cannot manipulate these large cap stocks in the same way. Right, because they cannot buy a million or 5 million, 10 million stocks of Amazon or Tesla type of thing. But with low cap stocks, they can do it. So right, when you're trying to do trades, right, stocks or options, don't put all your money into small cap. Right, because there is a high, the growth is there, but there it also comes with a high risk. So please make sure that try to diversify your money. Put something into large cap, put something into small, put something into mid cap. But don't think that, oh, this stock is just coming for $1, let me buy all the stocks which are below $5 or which are below $2, or all the premiums. Right, these premiums are only 20 cents or 30 cents for options, let me buy those. So then we are taking a high risk. Right, so if banks are giving 0.5%, 0.25% per annum, whereas options you can make 100%, 200% on the same day, that means we also need to understand that where there is a high reward, it also comes with a high risk. So to reduce our risk, to mitigate our risk, try to diversify some part of your, don't put everything into small cap or these small companies. Right, try to spread it across, because you don't want to take a high risk. Right, some examples for large cap, mid cap is like, right, again, as we discussed, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, all these come under large cap. Mid cap, Macy's, Fubo, Tilray, right, Nicola, CLF. Small cap, S&D, LOCA, NAKD. So many, there are hundreds of thousands of examples we can take. But my point is, generally that is a common mistake made by most of the new traders. They try to put everything, all their money into small cap. SNDL suddenly from, right, 50 cents or 40 cents, it went to $3 to $4. But immediately it came down, and then it is nearly since last 7 to 8 months, or right, it is not moving. That's what happens, right? Traders will become, right, they will uh, they have to hold these, right, they will become bag holders of these small cap stocks for months together. So try to catch the momentum, try to, and right, try to take the profits, especially if they are up by 50%, 100%. Take your capital back, and then let your, you can take risk with your profits, but don't take risk with your capital itself. Right, I hope it is clear for everyone on what are large cap, mid cap, and small cap, and what is scalping, what is day trading, what is swing, and what is positional trading or long term trading. So try to diversify your money in these three different types of stocks, and also in different strategies. Don't put everything into long term investing, or don't put everything into day trading. Try to diversify, put some money. If you want to do scalping or day trading, put some, maybe 10 to 20%. Swing, maybe put another 30, 40%. For long term, right, you may buy let us say you are buying some UPST. Every month you put some $100 and buy some stocks of UPST. Right? It is a great long-term stock. It moved from last 3 months. It moved nearly from right $96 to nearly four, right, more than $400 just in last 3 to 4 months. So like that, if you diversify, you are reducing the risk. Otherwise, we want to put everything in day trading or everything in low cap. That is where, right, our greed will kill kill the entire account. Then, right. So again, because as I mentioned, right, many of the services or generally they have only analysts who just give long, right, large cap like that. But we have, for example, in stocks, we have different analysts, right? This is like the core panel. We have a lot more analysts at the back end, but this is the core panel. In stocks, we have like analyst called PB Prasad. He is from India with over 20 years experience, right? He is an expert for large cap stocks, right? Especially CRM or this large cap. If you see his large, right? He gave CRM just like 1 week back, or right. If you go here, let us see, right, CRM. He gave it on 8th of October, right, buying CRM $273, right? It is a large cap stock. So if you see, right, it already reached the target. So if you are seeing this type of large cap, and if you have that potential, if you have that portfolio, then definitely PP got a great experience with technical analysis and right, with both India and the US markets. You can uh, right, this the risk is medium or moderate, right, if you are buying this large cap stocks. Then MK, right, we have we have a channel where, so we have separate channels for long term. So this channel we post in the RC stocks premium, we post all the swings and long term. But if somebody want to only do long term, we have a separate channel for long term. Or if someone is interested for scalping day trading, we have a separate channel where we also post the insider trades. Insider, if lot of insiders are buying stock, that means there is some potential, there is some good news is going to be there. So that stock, right, there is a huge opportunity for us. So if you see, right, so this is the channel where mainly, if let us see on Friday. So buy PHUN at $5.4. Stop loss $5. It can run until $7 to $8. Right? Buy DATs at 9.25. These are the various targets. Stop loss is 8.8. Right? And then buying PHUN at 5.5, 6.3, 7.9 target. So first target done, target 2 done, and extending to target 3 as 9.9. And you receive these halts, right? Halt alerts are whenever some stock is quickly moving, right? You have, right, basically trading will be paused for a 5 minute period. So we have bots, they will send these type of alerts, right? Whenever that stock is, the trading is paused, then immediately the analyst will post something, right? For example, TDACU, right? It got halted. He will post that, okay, the stock current price is $15. These are the potential upside levels, right? Based on the RSI, based on MACD, based on the, right, whether it is a bullish pattern or not. He will not post for each and everything. He will post wherever he sees that there is a bullish potential. So now it is 15. These are the upside, right? These are like upside levels is basically your target 1, target 2, target 3. Stop loss is like $13.6. You see that PHUN, right? There was a high, right? It was running so high, so it got halted multiple times. So generally, this gives us indication that which stocks are quickly moving on the day. right? We can, if you want to scalp or if you want to do quick day trading, this channel will help us to identify those quick moving stocks, right? PHUN halted at 14.06. Use 15% trial stop loss and keep it running. It might run like DWAC, right? CRTD, another hot stock today. Then D8, right? DATS also got halted, right? In the morning itself, you saw that there was an alert for DATS, that we are buying DATS. So PHUN completed all the targets, DATS completed all the targets. So, right, CRTD again, right? Uh, even before it got halted, based on the news, based on the catalyst, it was mentioned that CRTD is another hot stock for the day. So, right, you can see buying DATs T1, T2 done and close to target 3. All targets done for DATS, right? PHUN moved to 24 plus, take capital back and run with the profits. Like that, right? Buying AGC at 10.6 pre-market, all targets done. So when you have these multiple targets, right? One thing we need to do is preserving our capital is our criteria. So when I am buying at 6.2, my stop loss is at 5.5. Now it reached target 1. Then immediately my stop loss will become 6.2 or maybe $6, right? Don't keep your stop loss at 5.5. Now it is at 6. So even if it goes down, right? I am, maybe if I bought 100 stocks, I will sell 40 or 30 stocks here. I update my stop loss to 6.2. Then if it goes to 7.3, I'll sell another 30, 40 stocks and I will move my stop loss to 6.7. Then it goes to 7.85. Then I'll take the remaining profits or maybe put for 10%, 20%. So updating your stop loss is are critical, important, especially when you are doing day trading or when you are doing scalping, right? So you cannot just keep the same stop loss until it closes all the targets, right? Try to uh, move or use trail stop loss so that from the current market price, if it goes by 10% or 15%, close the stocks. Otherwise, what will happen is, for example, PHUN from $2 it moved to $24 on Friday. If you had a trial stop, and then at the end of the day, it moved to again $6. If you had a trial stop loss at 10%, 15%, maybe you would have sold at 21, $22, all your stocks, right? Or DWAC. From $10, it moved to $175 next day. If you used a trial stop loss with 15%, 20%, it will run, and then you can, right? You can take more profits. Otherwise, right, we will be taking a risk, right? You don't know till what time, what range it may run, because they are just running because of the rumors, because of the social media trends, whatever it is, right? They are not just running because of right, the pure technical analysis, but they are running more than beyond everybody's expectation. So using trail stop loss is very, very critical, especially with this high momentum stocks. When you are doing scalping, day trading, or using these halts, you have to follow that and try to update your stop loss, whether manually you update stop loss or use trail stop loss, so that you can right, protect your principal and you can book more. Sometimes it may also move more than 7.85. There are many times these are like the next three resistance levels, right? So it will go to the 6.77. If people are still buying, it will go to 7.31. If people are still buying, it will go to 7.89. But sometimes suddenly it may go to 6.77 and come back, because that is like a resistance. So it is important to update your stop loss or take profits at regular intervals. Take some 20% here, 20%, 30% here, 50% here. Booking profits at regular intervals is key, right? For example, BFRA now 6.23. These are the upside levels. So target 1 done. Like that, PROG halted at 3.28. So these are the various levels. So one is, you will see different halts or different high momentum stocks for that day in this channel. The second thing is, you will also see insider trades. That means if the insider CEOs or CFOs, the big right, people in that company are buying some stock, right? If they are buying 50,000 stocks, 100,000 stocks, that is also a good indication for us to buy those stocks, right? Again, we are not just buying because somebody bought it. We also do technical analysis on those things, and then we we try to buy those stocks, right? If you see, let us take some examples. Right, again, 80% of the time, these insider stocks, right? Generally, if insiders are buying it, they generally move quickly. So, but yeah, basically, I hope you got it right. The bots will be sending this message that okay, CMCT, this director bought this many stocks, or right. Uh, so you will be seeing that GRPH, 10% owner, he bought 61,475 stocks, and the analyst will analyze whenever multiple people are buying for the same company, and if the number of stocks are more, the analyst will do the technical analysis, and then they will basically put an alert saying like okay, this is uh, some insiders are buying it, these are the potential targets, and we can, right, 80 75 to 80% of the time those stocks go up uh, very quickly, right? If you see, let me show you one slide. So for example, AVPT, right? They bought at 9.65. In next 1 or 2 days, it became 10.7. DSGN, they bought at 15.45. The stock current price is 17.73. They bought at 19.02, it became 19.80. So if multiple people are buying inside a company, directors, CFOs, generally 75 to 80% of the time, most of those stocks move up, but we don't want to just buy randomly. We also want to look at technical analysis, the technical indicators, patterns, and then we can make good profits with that strategy. So that's what, right, this channel, right, we have all those things. So one is halts. What do you mean by halts? They are like high momentum stocks. If they are quickly within a, right, let me show you what are halts. Right, within a 5 minute period, if they are going up by more than 10%, if the price is going up by more than 10%, immediately the trading will be paused because they want to make sure there is no manipulation by big companies or something. They just pause the stock for 5 minutes. So in this time, the analyst will do the analysis. He will put like what can be the possible targets. Is it really in the bullish trend? Is there, right, what is happening with that stock? And he put that information. When it is passed also, we can put a buy order with, like, for example, the stock got halted at $9. You can say that okay, I want to buy this stock at 9.2. I create a buy order at 9.25, and when halt is resumed, stock will keep on moving, especially for the first and second halt. Again, 75 to 80% of the time it happens, right? But, right, again, one example, right? OLB got halted. It got halted at 6.2, it moved to 6.66. IRNT, it halted at 16.4, later it moved to $40. It halted at 5.59, it moved to 6.10. IPHA halted at 6.9, it moved to 8.90. So generally new IPOs or high momentum stocks, short squeeze stocks like SPRT, Be Big, right? We saw this PHUN or all these, right? There are hundreds of stocks, they move 50 to 100% up on the same day. But again, you need to have the focus, you need to have the attention. These are not like swing stocks, you just buy and wait for them. You keep on looking like how the stock is moving up, have a 2 minute chart or 5 minute chart, see the candles, and keep up, right? If they are going up, it's okay. If you see suddenly from uptrend it started, the selling starts, then you see instead of green candles, you see red candles, you close and take the profits. So that is how You play these halts. Insider trades are more like short swing, right? Within a week or two, you see that they will go up by 10%, 15%. So you can use that insider strategy, right? Insider is not day trading. It is more of a short swing, right? Maybe a week or two, they will give some good returns. Again, right? In trading any investment, you have a risk. So don't expect that 100% of the trades will make us profits. You always have that 75 to even technical analysis is like 75 to 80%. Every time your indicators or your chart patterns will not give 100% accurate results. So you have 75 80%, but if you are maintaining a position size, right? I am using $500 on any, if I'm, or let us say I am using $1,000. Whatever stock I am buying, if it is a $1 stock, I buy 1,000 stocks. If it is a $10 stock, I buy 100 stocks. So if I have a 75% success, I will be still on the profit side, right? If it is an option, right? I'm using, let us say, $1,000. So if it is a $1 premium, I may buy 10 contracts. If it is a $5 premium, I may buy two contracts. So by using that position size, when you have 70 to 80% success on the overall trades, we will be on the successful side. But if I just keep on buying, I may I may I may make money in the small premiums and suddenly I lose on one big trade. And if I don't use position size, that is where many people lose. Or generally, one more thing, what happens is suddenly some analyst gave 2 to 3 successful trades. Then immediately, right, our greed kicks in. I want to quickly make my investment double. I try to put all my money or maybe 20% of my portfolio on the next trade. Suddenly it may not work out because of some reason. Again, you have the 25% risk always. First three trades, they moved very well. They gave 100, 200%. The fourth trade might quickly give 50%, 60% loss. So that risk is always there with any stock or with any option. So maintaining a position size is very, very critical in trading. If we don't maintain it, we are taking a huge risk. So that's what you see, right? Every day in any trade, it is approximately $10,000, right? It may be $10,000 50, $10,000 100, or 9,900. But every trade, it is the same amount which is used in all the trades. So if you have, right, Roku, there is a minus 3.25 loss or approximately 4% loss. Snow, there is a 71%, right? Snow calls. So, but using that constant amount, a fixed amount for any of your stocks or options, that will keep us on the profit side. Because generally every analyst got approximately 70 to 80, 85% success. So if you are following one analyst and if you take all the trades, we will be on the profit side. But if I take one trade of this, one trade of that analyst, one trade of, so we might be taking that risk of, we might be picking only that 20% which are moving into the loss of each of analyst. So understanding our, right, our risk profile, understanding like what type of trading strategy we want to do. For example, Casey, right, he generally gives Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, right, all the large cap stocks with high premiums. So he success rate is 85 to 90%. But do we have that much portfolio size, right? Because I don't want to put more than 3 to 4% of my money on any trade. If I have only $10,000 account, and if I am buying an Amazon option, suddenly if that doesn't go, right, out of that 90%, that Amazon is in the 10%. My account is nearly gone with just that one trade, right? That becomes zero. So try to identify which one, right? Is my portfolio satisfying that condition? I should not put more than 3 to 5% maximum on any trade, whether it is option or stock. Try to minimize that to maximum 5% on the trade, in any trade, so that you are not taking a huge risk by putting all your money or 50%, 60% of your portfolio on one. Then we have Sunny, right? You will see more alerts from Sunny. He is more expert in the put side in the bearish market. So because there were too many alerts, we limited some of the alerts of some of the analysts. But from tomorrow you will be seeing more of Sunny's alerts. He's right when market is going down, or he's very good for puts. Casey is very good for right scalping, day trading. VC generally he gives leaps. MG, he's also very good for day trading and short swing, right? If you want to just do 1 or 2 days, right? If you are already in the channels, you might have seen MG's performance, right? Many times, right? Most of his trades give 100%, 150%, right? In 1 or 2 days. But generally, right? For example, ATVI, October 22nd, 78 call from 0.49 in 1 day it moved to 1.55. So his stocks also move very quickly. He's also very good with day trading and also uh, with short swings, right? JP is good for spreads, right? If you have a big portfolio, you want to do spreads, you can follow JP. CSR, he is very good with secured puts and covered calls, right? Cash secured puts where the risk is low. CS or Uday, right? You might have attended his trainings. He is very good for spread, straddle, butterfly, iron condors, all these types where the risk is low. So CSR, CS, KC, they got around 85% success in all the trades they gave since since the beginning of this year. MG got around 75%, VC and JP got around 70%. So everyone has 70% success. So if I use a fixed amount, $500 or $1,000, whatever it is, based on my portfolio, on one or two of the analysts. So you have all different types of analysts at one place. Don't try to follow each and every one. It might be too difficult, right? Try to see like, okay, what is my strategy, or what is my experience, or what is my portfolio size. Based on that, pick one or two analysts and then go with them, and then we can be on the profit side. But if I take one of KC, one of MG, one of JP, like that, we may not be able to get those profits or make those profits. Or right, first thing is maintaining the position size, maximum 3 to 5% of my account portfolio, right? Whatever is my options portfolio size, maximum 3 to 5% I put in each trade. And uh, right, that is, and do I have that experience? Do I have that time? Right? Okay, so Casey is very good with scalping. He gives right his 85 to 90% of his trades are successful. But do I have that time? Right? I can't enter a trade and get onto a meeting. Suddenly the Tesla will move from 860 to 900, 910, and by the time you come back again, it moved to 840 or 830. So do you have the time, or do you have the attention to quickly buy in and close out the trade or not? Right? We need to identify all those things, not only right looking at the profit side or the success rate. We need to see whether that strategy is applicable for me or not. Can I do that strategy or not? Does my portfolio allow that? Right? Can I take a trade within 3 to 5% of my portfolio size or not? Right? All those things, right? If not, okay, I will go with MG, whose generally his premiums are 40 cents, 50 cents, right? Maximum $1 to $2. Right? For KC, generally you see more than $10. Amazon or Nvidia or Tesla, all these will be $10, $20 premiums. That means if one contract doesn't go well, right, we may be losing 20-25% of, if it is a small account of 10,000, 5,000, because there are many new traders with a smaller accounts. So please take care of that thing, right? Not only looking at the profits, but also making sure that our experience, our time, our portfolio size, whether all those things can cater to the type of trading or not, can cater to the type of strategy or not. So that is very important, right? We discussed about halts and right insider trades, and right we also share these, right, what stocks are moving in the pre-market, right? Generally most of the time, right? These pre-market stocks, whichever you see, they move in the pre-market, but don't, right? It may not be good idea unless there is a strong catalyst and unless you see them immediately after the news is published. Don't don't buy them in the pre-market because we don't have a stop loss. When market opens, you generally see that these stocks which moved so high in the pre-market, they again there will be a flush off. People, right, before going to work, there are many traders who will sell off. They do in the pre-market only. When market opens, they will sell off and then they go to the work. So if you are buying at a high price, you might be taking a risk. When market opens, when that sell off happens, and then maybe you can buy the stock again from 2 to 3, right, power hour. Again, most of these stocks will again move up. So identifying when to buy is also important, right? Don't just buy because PSTV already moved 24%. Let me buy this at 2.36. It may go back to 1.8, right? Stocks will not move in only one direction. In pre-market, they move. Again, in the first half an hour, they will go down. Again, they will move between 10 to 11. Again, between 2 to 3, again, they will move up. So there will be different time slots where these stocks will go down, come up. So understanding when to enter, when to exit is also very, very important. Don't just buy with a fear of missing out that, oh, if I don't buy it, the stock might go up or something, right? Especially in the pre-market or post-market, watching them is important. See how they are moving, and then when market opens, they will come down. Maybe buying when they come down, and again selling them in the power hour is another strategy, right? Trading small positions, as I discussed, always make sure you have that 3 to 5%, whether you are buying stocks or options, whatever it is, try to maintain. If you have a $5,000 account, maybe maximum 250 on each trade. If you have a $25,000 account, maybe 4%, $1,000 or something. If you have a $250,000 account, maybe 2 to 3%. But don't try to put lot of money on one single trade with right, assuming that okay, because right, as I mentioned, you always have that 25% of risk with any trade. Whatever the uh, analyst might have given 10 successful trades consecutive, right, straight, but 11th trade may not work as expected. So please make sure to maintain this position size and scaling, right? Especially when you are buying for swing or long term, don't try to buy everything at one time or don't try to sell everything at one time. Try to, because stocks will move up and down, right? They don't go only in just one way. They go up, they come down, they go up, they come down, they go up, they come down. So try to divide that your 5%, 3% into 2 or 3 different slots, not for day trading or scalping, but if you are doing swing trading or long term trading, buying in increments, so that if it is going down, you can average it out. If it is going up also, okay, it is in bullish trend, you can buy some more and you can still make profits. Then that patience, risk management, these are very, very important, right? We think like only technical analysis is important, but more than that, it is the emotional discipline, right? That is what is important to make profits in trading, right? Sometimes we don't exit or we don't trim the position, right? Even though there is a potential for that stock to move up or something, it is always better to protect your principal, right? Some option premium went up by 100%. You may have 10 contracts, sell 5 contracts, because now you got all your capital back. Let those 5, now the remaining 5 contracts are your free contracts. They may, right, even if you lose also, it won't impact, right? It won't impact your portfolio. So that main, right, the discipline, emotional discipline is key. That is where many of the new traders, right, not able to manage those emotions, getting panicked too soon, or getting greedy, right, not selling on time. That is where many lose. And with that position size trade, right, for example, if we say that okay, trim 1/4 now, trim the second portion now, that means we are managing the risk. We are, right, we want to, because especially swing trades, you never know how they can move. right? Especially with options, things can suddenly, there might be a bad news. Suddenly there might be another corona type of virus or some more new virus. That all your premiums might get killed if we get right. So that's why managing the risk, taking profits as they keep on moving, it is very, very important, right? And then buying low, selling high. This is the key, but generally we do the opposite. When it goes so high, now crypto is at 60. Somebody says that it moves, right? Or ship will move to a dollar or so. We try to buy at a peak price, or when some phun moved to $20, we try to buy it, right? Already it moved 1000%. Or b big moved from $2 to $12, we get motivated and we buy it $12. Already it moved 500-600%, right? It is, we have thousands of stocks, hundreds of opportunities every day. Never enter something with a FOMO, fear of missing out, at a higher price. See, like how it moved in last 2 to 3 days, 1 week, last 2 weeks. If it moved already 50, 100, 200, 300%, it may not be a right entry, right? So please try to identify. That is where again many new traders, they make that common mistake. Many people, right? Many members, they once it reaches so high, then they will buy it, assuming that it will. But it can be, it can come down, and we are not buying at a base price, right? We have to buy it so that our risk should be maximum 5 to 10%. Even if it goes down also, it should be. But if a stock moved from $2 to 20 and you are buying it 20, then your risk is 90%, right? So identifying what is the price, how it moved, and is, am I entering at a right time or not? It is very, don't have that FOMO, because you have so many. If not PHUN, tomorrow we may get a BWEN, we may get MARK, we may again, right? There is SPACs are moving up now, right? Again with last week, SPACs are on fire. We may see a lot of new SPACs going up in next week. So don't think that, oh, that is not the only stock, that is not the end of the market. We will have opportunities. Never enter at high price. And especially with stocks, right? Having that patience. Sometimes stocks will go down, but especially if they are long term, if they are a good stock, if you did your fundamental analysis, or if you know that, okay, CRM, Tesla, Amazon, AMD, Nvidia, right? Snow, Zoom, Upstreet, all these are great companies. They may Roku, they may go down, but if you have patience, they will give you profits. So don't get panic, or don't worry when they show a slowdown or something. And having that patience, you see, like UPST went to 96, and then it moved to $400. It may move to 300, but again within few more weeks, again it will come back to 400 plus, right? Nvidia, or you have hundreds of examples like that. So having patience is important. Don't lose your sleep, or don't lose thinking that, oh, this is not working out for me, or right. If you see SPY, or if you see Nasdaq, if you see anything, they are moving up and up, right? Every year, if you see the trend, the market is going up, the economy is going up. So if you have patience, they will give profits. But if we get panic, and if we get then basically we will be losing money. So entering at right time, exiting at right time, they are critical, right? So, and the best investment you can make is that education, because right, you are learning, you can teach to your kids, you can teach to your spouse, you can right, you can take better decisions. Always, it may not be right, especially scalping, such type of things. It may not be easy to follow someone. By the time someone enters that, okay, I close the position, already it might move by 5%, 10%, 15% in that 15-20 seconds, right? So learning and improving our skills, right, either with trading or with options or futures, crypto, whatever it is, right, that take time to learn. Definitely that will give you, right, 1000x returns, right? So right, give, right, maybe you may take 20 hours, 40 hours to learn, but that is for lifelong. You can learn YouTube, or you have thinkorswim videos, or you can attend trainings, or whatever you want, right? Everybody may not have the discipline to watch thinkorswim videos, right? If you are paying to someone, if you have a schedule, you may attend those sessions, you may learn, right? So it is up to you how you want to learn. It is up to you, but learning is important, right? In addition to these things, we also have, right, crypto channels, right? For example, ship, we bought it as a, right, nearly, how many zeros it is? 5 zeros and 7. Now it is nearly 400% up, right? We try to save on pennies and we lose dollars. That is what happens, right? And then we have futures. So we have all these channels. We have, right, India, or all these things. But again, right, what you do, or take time to understand how things work, take a week to observe how things work, right? Market is there each and every day. You don't need to immediately, once you get in, you try to buy everything, or, right, don't be in that hurry. Try to identify, okay, which one is working well, right? Which enlist is matching with my trading style, or with my pattern, who is giving, right, more returns, or right? Try to do that. So if you want, we can have only one enlist and charge the same fee, right? But trying to bring everyone together is because we want to fix those gaps which are there with other services, where you are getting only large cap, or, right, for example, only for scalping, right, that first 15 minutes they charge $200, but you have nearly 6 to 7 analysts here, so that if somebody likes spreads, somebody has a big portfolio, they want to take a low risk, they can follow CS. Somebody who want to do, right, for example, Casey has his own channel, right? It is nearly $200, but here for $129 you are getting from different analysts. So, right, don't try to take everything, or don't try to think like, oh, there are so many alerts, I'm getting confused, right? Try to identify your one or two analysts, and then just go with those, right? So that's what I wanted to share, right? What are these large cap, or what are different types of trading strategies, right? And what are the common mistakes made by the new traders? What are these halts? What are these insider trades? And trading small positions, doing scaling, right? And that emotional discipline. All these things are key for us to be on the profit side. So with that, I know tomorrow is, right, uh, again a working day. You must be getting ready. So right, again, take time to learn, take time to understand things, and then only invest your hard-earned money. Before that, don't be in a hurry to become rich and take more risk. Right. I'm looking at the questions. Default stop loss for options. Again, stop loss for options, right, may not really work, because especially, but we can have 50% as a, right, a generic standard for options. uh, but we saw many times, right, the stock or premium goes 90% down, suddenly one day it moves 2000%, 3000% up, right? Many times it happens, right? That is the problem. But again, the right, that is the risk which comes with options, where we have that high risk and high returns, right? Position sizing we already discussed. Again, trying to maintain that 3 to 5% on each trade maximum, on your based on your portfolio. And I will be sending a mail on the pooled investments after this meeting. And yeah, if anyone want to join the channel, I will share this link. So you have all the links here, whatever you want. You have all the information on this page. Again, analyst will immediately post it, right? Nobody has any reason to delay the trades or anything. As soon as they take it, they post it. But his trades, right? Casey's trades are for scalping, right? Which can move so quickly, 30-40% within 5 minutes. So sometimes when you try to look at it, so that's what I told you, right? When you are seeing those alerts, when you see that, okay, I am looking at these trades, that means be ready with, be maybe if you post two trades, maybe on one on mobile and one on your desktop, be ready with those two trades, so that whenever he says, right, okay, I am buying, you have to just click the button. At that time, if you are trying to enter, okay, for two contracts, three contracts, or right, so right, when you see at 826 or 828, this Tesla, Nvidia, on Tesla, you kept it ready, Nvidia, you kept it ready on your mobile. You see that buying Tesla calls, immediately you just click on the button. That's it. And then within next 2 to 3 minutes, you will see some message like sold. You also just, right, again, you'll keep it ready, right? You'll keep all the right, all the action by ready, and when you see sold, immediately you click on the button. You are not, again, at that time, you are not trying to go in there and trying to do all the things, right? That is where we may lose the time. But if you keep everything ready every day, right, if you see that, right, every day morning, 8:22, 8:30. So watching Amazon, watching Amazon 3500 calls, or watching 310 calls, okay, buying 3500 calls, like that, immediate 8:29, you saw the message, 8:30, you saw buying, right? So, and every day we'll be sharing, right, what positions we took, and which ones are still open. All that information will be there. But yeah, again, right, if you have any questions or something, we have this support bot where you can post your questions, and yeah, I will answer that, right? Just it is at the rate RC underscore support underscore bot. So we have Rambo, right? Especially he's very good with buy zone and sell zones, right? Demand zone and supply zone. So again, if you are in crypto, we have Rambo, we have Sunny, we have MK, we have multiple analysts for crypto also. So again, altcoins started moving, so this is a good time to buy some altcoins, right? Like SHIB, even Doge is moving. So again, next week, I'm thinking like some of the SPACs there will be a high momentum with some of the SPACs. So we said altcoin portfolio by dips, right? Link, buy it, dot, dash, all these are moving, right? Everything is giving 30-40% now. So yeah, again, take time to learn, take time to practice, and then only invest your money and make profits, right? And take that right, position sizing and risk management. These are critical. Don't try to put all your money in SHIB or all money on Dogecoin or something, right? They are for just short term high momentum. Just take the profits, and then you're right to invest, and they are mainly for short term, not for long term. So yeah, with that, thanks everyone for joining, and we will discuss on right. Yeah, we'll be doing these sessions, right? On you also know we do various trainings on right, moving averages. On Thursday, Uday did on Ichimoku strategy. We'll be doing more on scanners, right? How to use various scanners and how we can find out some high momentum stocks or dividend stocks or some good long term stocks. We'll be doing more such type of sessions, right? Yeah. So thanks everyone. Good night, and yeah, talk to you on next weekend. I'll be sending a mail with that many services or on the pooled investment fund in the next few minutes. Good night, everyone.